Hi everybody, I'm Danielle and this is my lap band journey and I am your Friday vlogger. Today's subject is it's three different things. It's pain after surgery, fills, do fills hurt, and my eating habits before surgery and now. So I'll deal with the pain after surgery first. There's no point saying that you won't feel pain, because you will. But for me personally, I think it wasn't half as bad as I was expecting. When I first came round from the surgery, you feel a bit groggy, so you're not really aware what's going on. But I needed the toilet straight away, so I got up, and the nurse went to help me. But I said, oh no, it's okay, I'll try, because I wanted to see how much it did hurt. And I sort of sat up and I thought, it does feel like I've been kicked in the stomach, but it's not too bad. So I sort of trotted over to the toilet, and then through the night the nurses kept checking on me, but I think I must have a weak bladder after my children or something. So I needed to keep going to the loo, and each time I went it was sore, but it was okay. Honestly, it wasn't half as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did get the gas pain in the shoulder like everybody seems to get. I started walking around straight away. I'm not very good at just staying in bed. Even when I'm ill, I like to try and walk around and do something. I'm not a very patient person, I don't think. So I started walking around, and that eased the pain straight away. I found I only had sort of gas pain personally for just the day of the surgery and the day after the surgery, sorry, and maybe half the next day, not that long. The worst part was probably the car journey home. The hospital I went to was 2 hours from where we live, and going over speed bumps and dips in the road and things like that. I was holding onto the handle in the car, you know, a bit ooh like that, but it wasn't too bad. Each day you get better and better. I think you're surprised at how well you do recover. And on the 5th day after surgery I went back to work, just 4-hour shift, light duties, nothing too heavy, but yeah, it was okay, so I was pleased about that. Fills, I don't find fills painful. I've had 4. I think you know what to expect after you've had your first. I think the first one that you find, you're a bit scared because you're not sure how it's going to be, and you probably think it's going to hurt you and stuff because of this big needle, but I don't feel any discomfort. It's just a little scratch as it's going in. Me personally, I have to I put my hands behind my bum, I'm lied down, and I raise my feet in the air, and the nurse sort of does that around my port area, and then she can find it. And that's how I've done it for all my fills. I know some people stand up and things like that, but that's how she gets my port to pop out, if you like. Eating before surgery and after, oh my goodness, there is a massive difference. I think before surgery I would eat man portions personally. Whatever I was giving my husband, like a big pile of food, I could pretty much do 3/4 of that, could try and keep up with him. For breakfast I'd have a cup of tea and some sugary cereal, maybe even some toast. Dinner, crisps, chocolate, maybe a sandwich, a wrap, most likely a Burger King, a McDonald's, a KFC, just anything we drove past we'd go get. I think we first got together, you have that comfortable eating stage. You're comfortable with each other, so you just eat what you like and go out for meals and stuff. But I mean, we went a bit too far, to be honest. Big roast dinners, chocolate all the time, just for the sake of it. Even maybe I'm hungry at night, I'd say, oh, can you go to the shop, darling, get me some chocolate? And he'd sort of bring back 5 bars, and I'd say, oh, I didn't want that much, but I'd bloody eat him like a pig. Yeah, anything that wasn't good for me I'd eat and loved. Now I'd say on a typical day, in the morning I'll just have a cup of tea. Maybe sometimes I'll have some Weetabix or a scrambled egg. Mid-morning a banana. Lunch, sometimes I'm too full for lunch, sometimes I'm not, depending how tight my band is. Some days it's tighter than others. I've connected a cause for me. If I exercise, a lot of people have said before when they exercise they feel tighter, whereas I, once I've exercised, feel looser. It's, I don't know, it's maybe different for every person, I think. Yes, where was I? Lunch, if I have it. Maybe a tablespoon of potatoes, and then lots and lots of vegetables and a piece of chicken, or fish and vegetables. Very rarely I'll have a Weight Watchers ready meal. I know they're not really very good for you because of all the salt, but I work funny shifts, and with 2 kids sometimes you've got to grab what you can, and if it means having one of them, if it stops me from having something disgustingly fatty, then I'll go for that. A cup of tea before I go to bed. I'm a bit of a cup of tea kind of girl. I do still like my roast dinners actually, but like I say, I'll have a really small portion. In England we don't measure the food in cup sizes like you tend to in the USA, but I have a lot of small bowls about this big and tea plates for the kids, for my kids when they have meals. And it's been known some days where I've got my husband's big massive plate, my little girls, my little boys, and mine can sometimes be smaller than my kids, but that's not a bad thing, it's working for me. I do miss eating big portions, but sometimes I can feel like I'm really hungry. I think, oh well, I'll just grab some scrambled eggs, or I'll just grab a banana, or maybe some crackers and cheese or something like that, low-fat Philadelphia cheese. And then I've gone from being starving to feeling really satisfied. And I couldn't get that before. I felt like I was a bit of my stomach was a bottomless pit before surgery. So yeah, pain after surgery. As I say, I went back to work after 5 days. It gets better with each day. It's worth it in the end, isn't it? I don't find Phil's uncomfortable. I have to do a little bit of gymnastics to find the part. And eating, gone from a big mountain of food to a little child-sized portion, so it's all good. So thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in tomorrow for Paige. She's a Saturday vlogger. I also have my own channel if you'd like to subscribe or check my videos out. It's McKeen 1980, MCKEEN 1980. And thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.